Raptors facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge. Special treat for our viewers this evening. The sports guy, Bill Simmons, is with us.
It's half of a special treat as Brent Barry is, but I'm going to do my best.
Brent Barry's pretty good,
He's really good at stuff, yeah.
He reads you a lot.
Half a treat is better than the whole treat, right? I mean, come on.
Honored to be here.
Take a look at the Warriors. No doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
And listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie it up the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry and Danny Green are the guards in. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Siakam in at the four slot. Now here's Iguodala. Here's Cousins. Outside, Green. Those three-pointers off the mark. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Bill, since they drafted Steph Curry, the Warriors' fortunes have really changed. Would you call him the most important pick in the history of that franchise?
I would veer it a different way. I think it's one of the most important missed picks
of other teams
in the history of the NBA, because for two reasons. One, because the Timberwolves had the two picks right before and passed them both times.
Two guards, right?
And took two point guards, neither of whom was named Stephen Curry. So that was amazing. The pick after him was the New York Knicks, and if he had gone there, you could make a case that, you know, he saves the Knicks. Or you could make the case that maybe he gets hurt wherever he goes. This is somebody that had really, really bad ankle injuries and was lucky enough to be in an organization in Silicon Valley where he got the right kind of treatment and thought about these new wave ways to treat his ankles. He relearned how he ran.
Core was strengthened.
He strengthened this core and basically took pressure off his ankles, where if he'd come up in the 1980s, maybe he plays 5 years and he's out of the league. And my point is, if he goes to the Timberwolves or goes to the Knicks, he probably gets hurt, and we probably know Stephen Curry is the guy who got hot on Davidson for 2 years.
And a bust in the NBA, right?
Yeah, or not a bust, or like a what-if guy. Like, oh, man, it's too bad that guy got hurt. And instead he goes to the Warriors. So
well said.
Really a great what-if pick. He has so many bad what-ifs, and this was the perfect what-if.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Now, quiet is Kawhi Leonard, but don't let that mistake itself for a lack of competitiveness. He has that desire and drive to continue to get better.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. And before the ownership changed in 2010, the Warriors franchise really staggered.
Yeah. They staggered to the point that in 2012, I wrote a long column for Grantland about, it was like the 60 reasons you can't blame the Warriors fans for booing their owner on Chris Mullin night. And I went through their whole history since they won the title in '74, of just all the horrible things that happened to them, all the dumb moves they made, all the dumb trades, all the things they never should have done. It was extensive. And after things flipped around, people mail me that article all the time, like, can you believe it? We've won 3 titles in the last 4 years. You just wrote this. It feels like yesterday. And it was. It's one of the most amazing turnarounds of any franchise I can remember.
I'm assuming you're a fan of their front office.
Yeah, very, very smart. But, you know, the pieces were there. When they bought the team, everyone thought they overpaid. And not to toot my own horn, because I've been wrong a million times, but I was one of the only people who didn't think they overpaid. I just felt like that market was awesome. I loved their fans. It was in the heart of Silicon Valley. It made sense that they should be a juggernaut, you know, and they had never really had good ownership. And as we learn over and over every year at the Knicks, like, owners matter. They just do.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Iguodala against Leonard. Iguodala kicks to Cousins, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Second is Kawhi Leonard. Steph Curry fourth.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Leonard inside. He's covered by Iguodala.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
A miss that time would have put him up. Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Green against Thompson. A 3 from Leonard. And again, Toronto no luck. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Now here is Lowry. Leonard on the wing. Over Iguodala. And the Raptors miss again. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Bill, you've done quite a few player interviews over your life, and I'm sure there are some guys that have surprised you with what they've got to say.
Yeah. I think we're in a really cool generation with basketball players where they're these really thoughtful guys who aren't afraid to share stuff. You know, some of the guys try to protect their images and their kind of their manufactured reputations, I would say, to some degree. But for the most part, the candidness of some of these guys, you can't hide on a podcast. If I have you for an hour, you're not going to be able to dodge stuff. You're going to have to talk.
Well, you challenge people, that's the beauty of the podcast.
Well, and I don't have notes, so I do it. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, and we're going. And you got to be ready.
That's how Larry King used to do it. Yeah.
So some guys are ready. Like Durant was great. Durant was ready to talk, and we did 5 podcasts, and everything's on the table with him. But my favorites are, somebody like Kyrie came in, really smart, kind of sort of ready to go, but not totally, but then got into it. And those are usually the best ones.
I want to get back to what we were chatting about, Bill, with how today's NBA players are so media ready, whether it be interviews or social media. Your take is really interesting.
I think in general, all these guys, the guys now are so used to talking to people and being in front of people, and they're not surprised by questions, and they know how to handle themselves. They know how to not get in trouble, and they're comfortable.
Plus maybe they've kind of grown up with you, though, too. You know what? You've been relevant for many years. Well, they've grown up with your stuff.
To be honest, a lot of them just know me as the white guy on NBA Countdown. They might not have read me, but they remember like that year I was with Jalen Rose. But what's weird is
I think you'd be surprised.
Well, you know this too. When you're on TV, the credibility you get from being on TV, I wasn't prepared for within the NBA.
Oh, really?
I think that's true. Yeah, I think it's like, oh, he's on TV, he's okay. And maybe they don't agree with you all the time, but you've passed some imaginary checkpoint with those guys.
Well, you may think that TV was your validation. This is going to be your validation.
Oh, 100%.
2K. This is it. I'm stamping you right now.
This is better than winning a Pulitzer Prize.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Bill, a top advisor for the U.S. High School Athletics and Activities Division, recommended that schools adopt esports programs. What's your take on that?
I'm all in. It's probably my son's only chance to go to college, so I really hope it happens. Now, listen, the world changes every decade.
I know.
And you got to change with it. And the reality is esports is one of the biggest things we have now. And if you're under 15, you're way more likely to play video games and be good at that than you are to do anything else. So why wouldn't we be able to benefit from that? The whole esports in general, just the audiences they're getting, and as a spectator event, that's been building. So why wouldn't that work for college?
Raptors trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Great open look there. And it's 6 points for Marc Gasol.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Thinking about how much sports video gaming has changed over the decades, Bill. Can you imagine a 13, 14-year-old Bill Simmons with the 2K product? You would just be all over that, wouldn't you?
You have no idea, Kevin Harlan. I was there for every step of the video game revolution. I had an Intellivision and an Atari. I had Nintendo. I had Super Nintendo. I had all three of the first PlayStations.
You played them all the time.
I played entire Madden seasons on the treadmill when I was like in my early 30s. Try playing any video game on the treadmill. Try it and try not falling off. It's impossible. I've been there every step of the way. I'm pro esports. Basketball, I'm jealous of the people who can play 2K well, because there's just, that sound like an old guy, but so many buttons and so many things to remember. I'm always so impressed when people just remember all the combinations and stuff. I'm jealous.
Like your son does this.
My son
plays
can do it.
I know it.
But I could have done it. I know you could have. I want to take 1984 me out of a time machine and just give me this game. I would have unleashed.
Yeah, but 13-year-old Bill Simmons would like what 40-year-old Bill Simmons is.
13-year-old Bill Simmons would be amazed that 48-year-old Bill Simmons was getting paid to do anything. He would really be excited about that. Just that he wasn't living at home. We would have been fired up.
Now, here's Gasol after the miss from Stephen Curry. The shot by Lowry, no good. Draymond Green, everything he brings to the table, his defense, his charisma, his offensive game, a great passing game. Is there a player you'd compare him to?
Well, I have a soft spot for Draymond because we did the courtside show for HBO, the behind-the-scenes finals thing.
Yes.
And he had some of the most unbelievable stuff that we couldn't keep in the show.
No kidding.
Draymond is one of a kind because he's basically a center, but the only other center who's really succeeded at his size was Wes Unseld a million years ago. He's a stretch five who doesn't really shoot threes that well, but tends to make them when he absolutely has to.
But Steve does not want him taking threes.
No.
Not at all.
But when he actually takes them in a big spot, a lot of times they go in.
No.
Okay, yeah, he's a great no-no-yes guy.
Yeah.
I think he brings all their alpha. I don't think Durant and Curry are the traditional alphas, and I think he's kind of the bulldog and the let's-go guy.
And you need that on a good team, don't you?
And the best thing with him is when he's playing well, they're unstoppable. When he has it, and there's nights, I thought during the 25-game winning streak to start the 16 season, I thought he was incredible. And the intensity that he played with every night was really inspiring.
Triple-doubles and
my God,
every category.
Taking on crowds and just, I just love that guy.
Yeah, it looked like they tried to shoot their way out of the slump, and that didn't work. They got to go back and regroup.
Well, no matter how hard it's been, you want to stay positive, stay focused, and maybe a couple shots will get you right back in it.
Your Repco's checked in for Golden State. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. Your Repco dishes to Livingston. And Cousins kicks to Curry. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Powell. Carries it down low. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And a terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Tipped away. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. That one good for 2. Here's Van Vliet. 6-point game. Bill, it's interesting. More than 50 colleges and universities now offer scholarships in esports. I did not know this, and that number is probably only going to go up.
Yeah, and it makes sense too. What's more popular, esports or water polo? No offense to the water polo players, but come on. Come on.
These
Let's
kids
move
love it.
with the
They
times.
cannot get enough of these games.
No. We should have, every college should have these sports.
And that one's good. Leonard.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Curry kicks to Cousins. He's looking for Livingston and finds him. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by the Raptors. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Yeah, sometimes when you're pushing the action, you can see some great teamwork, and then all of a sudden the individuals on your team can take over. All of that here tonight.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Jordan Bell's checked in for Golden State. Quinn Cook comes in for Steph Curry. And that one misses. Warriors trail by 7. Thompson inside. Leonard's there. Powell kicks to Leonard. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Leonard's got 8.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Van Vliet looking around. 1:09 left here in the first quarter. Siakam, good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Livingston passes to Thompson. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. McKinney's checked in. .54 seconds left in the first. Now here's Livingston. Tight defense on him. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Van Vliet. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Inside, here's McKinney. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. This is it to Leonard. Here is Cook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. Cook's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Here's Van Vliet. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
A big-time effort for Marc Gasol, providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Steph Curry talks about what makes Coach Steve Kerr so unique as they balance winning with the big picture.
He genuinely cares about, what's going on in our lives and our families. And basketball-wise, I think he's really opened my eyes to the perspective of just how you run a team, but that life is obviously a lot bigger than basketball. There's a nice little, marriage of those two that you can enjoy along the way in the process of what we do.
That's a good way of putting it, isn't it? At the end of the day, life is bigger than basketball.
And Steve Kerr shows that. I mean, he cares about his players, his staff. Beyond that, he cares about the country and the world around him.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Toronto right now, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Baca is out there with Powell. And it's Siakam in at the power forwards position. Cook, good.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Toronto leading by 4. Bill Commissioner Adam Silver believes the 2K Esports League will have the staying power of the NBA, the WNBA, the G League. A pretty powerful comment to make.
And I hope he's right, because I want to be the lead color guy. I want us to be the team. Why can't it be us, Kevin Harlan?
Are you kidding me?
Let's do that. Cut me the check.
Sign
As Rasheed
me
Wallace
up.
would say, CTC, cut the check.
Bill Simmons is here.
I'm ready.
And he gets it to go.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
Now here's Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Cook kicks to McKinney. And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Van Vliet, defended by Bell. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
Here is Livingston. Pass to Bell. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Jerebko with it. To the inside. Cook. The rebound by Ibaka. Leonard looking around. Clock at 6. And Siakam has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Livingston kicks to McKinney. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jerebko. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The pass to Leonard. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Draymond Green, 4th.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
The first one falls. Always a spirited debate, Bill, around the NBA. Which team was the best ever? I know you have an opinion on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I used to feel really strongly about my opinion on this, but I think basketball has changed so much over this decade that I'm not even positive how you could compare what this Warriors team is versus what I always thought the '86 Celtics were the best team. But the '86 Celtics were built, I always compared it to a hockey team on a power play where you're just trying to get closer and closer to the net and crowd the net. And they were just built around getting layups and the best possible shots. The Warriors are built around math and shooting threes and spacing the floor. And if you took the '86 Celtics and indoctrinated them in that style for 5 years, they all would have been shooting threes, and they probably would have done it better than the Warriors, but I don't know. So I almost have like the before-after were theirs. I think the Warriors are the best team of the math era, but I still think the '86 Celtics were the best start-to-finish season anyone's had. The dark horse for me was the '01 Lakers, the second Lakers team. When Shaq and Kobe, they had won the year before, rocky first few months, and then they figured out whatever they needed to figure out, and Phil Jackson probably sprinkled some Zen fairy dust on them or whatever he did. And they just ripped through the league. And they came very close to going undefeated in the playoffs. So that would be my dark horse.
Picking back up, Bill, on our discussion of the greatest teams from different eras. What about those Chicago teams with Jordan in the 90s?
You know, the best one was probably the '92 team. But I really do think the league got a little diluted there in the '90s because of expansion. I don't think there was like the quote-unquote best Bulls team. I think Jordan was so great, he made it look probably a little easier than it was. But, you know, there's teams, they never really went against a great center other than 95 and 96 against Shaq. And, you know, the NBA pretends this never happened, but the Magic beat them when Michael came back from baseball, and Shaq and Horace Grant destroyed them. They were just too big for them. So, you know, for me, I still think that Shaq-Kobe 01 team was really great. Like, those guys were averaging 30 points a game each that year. And we're just unstoppable. All the role players were really good. They had Big Shot Rob on that team, and Fisher, and Brian Shaw, Rick Fox. Like, that was a really good team. But I still think the 86 Celtics, having 4 Hall of Famers in the front court, DJ, Danny Ainge, the home court advantage, Bird at his peak of his powers, like, I would still say them.
He's off on the first. Green, he's checked in for Toronto. And the second free throw, good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Iguodala kicks to Green. Pass to Cook. Golden State moving it around. Back to Iguodala. Here is Cook. Iguodala left side. They need this. And he lays it up and in.
Good high release that time from Andre Iguodala, easily getting the shot over the defense.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
There's always arguments about how Draymond Green thinks he should get more calls. And maybe he's right. But for a physical guy, he does not spend a lot of time at the free throw line.
And the Raptors making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lowry finds Gasol. Not going to go that time. Good D by Bell. Warriors trail by 7. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Bell's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a high percentage score for Jordan Bell, who takes high percentage shots.
Lowry against Bell. Lowry kicks to Gasol. Over Iguodala. And the Raptors miss again. Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Inside, here's McKinney. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
Iguodala kicks to Cook. Passes to Green. It's Bell on the wing. Over Green. 5 to shoot. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bell.
That shot is one that Bell would like to hone, continue, and repeat as often as possible.
Right side, Gasol. Over Bell. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Lowry. Gasol's got 11 points.
And at his height, you have to like what he gives you as a shooter.
But when he squares up from the medium range, there's little things you could do to stop him.
Here's McKinney over Green. And that one hits back iron. Good D by Bell. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Iguodala. And it's Cook missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the paint, outside for Lowry. The pass to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Now here's Iguodala. Back to Cook. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
Toronto leading by 5. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks to Gasol. And the rejection by Cousins.
Like it. Cousins making impact on the defensive end. Nice to have a rim presence, and blocks that shot away.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. He kicks to Iguodala. Another shot. In the corner, Cook with it. Got a piece of it. Iguodala against Green. It's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Cook, the pass to Cousins. Over Gasol. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Cousins.
Well, there's a lot of moves that Cousins can go with on the inside. If he doesn't back you down, he's got a fadeaway and a step back. It's tough to guard on the interior.
Now, here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Here's Gasol, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. That free throw good from Gasol.
And the way Mark plays, similar to his brother Powell, a soft shooting big man with phenomenal length.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Green left side. Pass to Cousins. Kicks it to Curry. 5 on the clock. From deep, another 3 for Golden State.
And doing a much better job from 3-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
Curry against Lowry. Out to the right wing. Siakam misses. Warriors trail by 6. Curry looking it over. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Outside Gasol. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. Curry against Lowry. Shoots from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 11 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
The way that Cousins keeps that one in control, an amazing job how he fights through the contact, something he is very used to.
Outside Lowry. Outside Gasol. Here's Van Vliet. And another basket for Toronto. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. Poked away. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Jerebko's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Andre Iguodala. Serge Ibaka is checked in for the Raptors. Leonard comes in for Fred VanVleet. 1:57 left now here in the second. And Cousins kicks to Livingston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jerebko. Drops in the tray. Jerebko's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great vision from Sean Livingston, scanning the floor and finding the man.
Leonard attacking, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Toronto, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And he makes the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Curry finds Cousins. Golden State moving the ball around. And here is Jerebko. He has 6. Back to Curry. From deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 15 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Always full of terrific insights. Bill Simmons, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you. My insights, thank you as well.
And Brent, always cool, isn't it, to hear what Bill's thinking? He comes at things from a variety of angles.
Yeah, the pop culture stuff and the bits from personal life and his interaction around the game. He certainly has a passion for basketball, and it's great that Bill's adding some color to the audience's experience.
Raptors leading by 4. Outside Leonard. And there's the pass to Gasol. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Thompson inside. He's covered by Leonard. Thompson misses. Now Powell. To the paint, Gasol dishes to Lowry. Shoots over Curry. Offline from the top of the key. A big-time effort for Marc Gasol, providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed the first half. There's nothing like the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. For the Raptors, they are in a championship battle for every point, every rebound, every loose ball. But it's all worth it if they can finish this game strong and take a commanding 3-1 series advantage. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they're doing a great job of pushing the action and getting to the foul line. They aren't just pulling up for uncontested shots. They're making the defense react to them. In transition, on the dribble, and with those quick cuts, they're in attack mode. That's dangerous. To beat them, you need to force them to play more defensively.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out in the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
The Embarcadero in San Francisco with the Bay Bridge glistening in the background as we welcome you back to the Bay Area and back to Oakland, California. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. It's been a clinic out there by Marc Gasol.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 4. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. The tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. And it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Toronto's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Siakam's got the first field goal of the second half for the Raptors. Thompson passes to Cousins. Curry against Lowry. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Now, here's Lowry. Left side Gasol. Six on the shot clock. Lowry from outside. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Green with the rebound. Raptors leading by 5. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And good that time. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Cousins. No good on the triple.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
But they get it back. Green kicks to Leonard over Iguodala. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Cousins. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, I like the challenge there defensively, but Cousins just too big and probably too skilled.
Passes it to Gasol. Here's Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Curry finds Iguodala. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Cousins with it. He's got 13. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Iguodala. Rebound by the Raptors. Here is Lowry. Here's Green. And the Raptors miss again. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Curry. Iguodala outside. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Clock at 2. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Curry passes to Cousins. They kick it out to Green. No good from outside. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And the Raptors miss again. Warriors trail by 5. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Back to Thompson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, Green to the inside. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. And Thompson kicks to Iguodala.
Using his height perfectly on the inside. Iguodala making the D get physical with his play.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Iguodala.
Andre Iguodala about as reliable as it gets. Steve Kerr calls him the adult in the room.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. And Iguodala drops them both. Here's VanVleet. He kicks it to Leonard. Shoots over Cousins. Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got 18 points.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around it.
Pass to VanVleet. Up top, Leonard. He's covered by Iguodala. At the teardrop, Leonard no luck.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Iguodala deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And it's 8 points for Klay Thompson.
It just feels like Klay Thompson, every shot that he shoots, he's got great balance. That one looked good.
Van Vliet kicks to Gasol. Over Cousins. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Outside Curry. Back to Cousins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make him pay for it.
Siakam passes to Gasol. Iguodala against Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And again, Toronto no luck. The Warriors trail. And there's the feed to Cousins. Gasol with the steal. Leonard against Iguodala. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. Banked in off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Steady strides in Kawhi Leonard being more and more comfortable as the go-to scorer for this team.
Here's Curry. Toronto grabs the miss. Leonard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 11 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Toronto calls timeout.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
And the Warriors with some changes. Yarebko's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Andre Iguodala. Raptors also changing it up. Baca comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Powell in for Green.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think you'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
Here's Cousins. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Now here's Livingston. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks to Yarebko. It's stolen by Ibaka. To the paint. Here's Powell. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Quinn Cook's checked in for Golden State.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Powell. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. 6-point game. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Toronto's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Van Vliet. In the corner, Ibaka with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Good D by Thompson. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Well, after nearly being out of the league, Livingston has found an incredible role, a true warrior.
The first one falls. Good on both. Toronto leading by 4. Van Vliet kicks to Powell. Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Cook, the pass to Thompson. Back to Cook. He dishes it to Cousins. The pass to Urebko. Livingston with it. Powell on him. Cousins, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Cousins has got 16 points.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here is Ibaka. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The call will go against Urebko. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Raptors call time here. The call will go against Urebko. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Jordan Bell's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. So it's Toronto now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Van Vliet. No good off the front iron.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
And the rejection by Leonard.
And that's the thing we know about Leonard. As a defender, on the ball, off the ball, he's rarely out of any play.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
This is sort of the joust of the NBA, where the aggressive player, more often than not, wins out.
Here is Cook. He's got 8. Thompson inside the line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Thompson's got 13.
Take a snapshot of that. That was picture perfect from Clay.
Here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him. Gasol kicks to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Warriors trail by 4. Thompson passes to Bell. Livingston with it. Now here's Jerebko. He has 6. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson misses.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense, because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look, but they survived it. Now he's torching the D right now, hitting a high percentage of all the shots he's let fly.
Here is Livingston. Raptors knocking down the tray. Pass to Bell. He kicks to Livingston. Right wing. Here's Jerebko. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Leonard. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. They trail by 7. He feeds it to Livingston. Banked in off the glass. Livingston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good decision to kick the ball out as the defense collapsed.
Leonard against Thompson. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Van Vliet. There's the 3. That shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Leonard and Ibaka are the forward pairing. Norman Powell is out there with Lowry, and it's Gasol and at the pivot spot manning the middle. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Livingston. Shoots over Powell, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Livingston's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. And here's Lowry to the middle. Here's Gasol. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here is Cook. Now recovering. And Gasol sends it back. Leonard with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist here tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Cook, rejected by Gasol. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Marc Gasol. Raptors leading by 5. Lowry kicks to Powell. Here's Siakam. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Iguodala outside. Back to Cook. Out to Thompson. Here is Cook. Now recovering. 5 to shoot. Count it.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And here's Leonard from three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson outside. Fades and shoots. And the shot goes in. Now it's just a three-point Toronto lead.
Just such efficient form there from Klay Thompson. The height, the release, great rotation, and a soft touch.
Iguodala against Leonard. It's stolen by Green. It's Iguodala with the drive. Thompson outside. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Toronto leading by 3. Outside Lowry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Well, time and score, you just can't have a costly error right now at this point in the game, guys.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Raptors also changing it up. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Green in for Powell. Thompson against Green. Thompson finds Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 19 points for Steph Curry.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
Leonard with the bucket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Warriors trail by 3. And the pass to Cousins. Over Gasol. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Curry against Lowry. Feeds it to Green. And Green slams it in.
Look, it's a broken record game plan on Green to take away the outside shot. So what does he do? Wiggles inside and throws it down.
Curry with it. Lowry picks him up. Cousins, the pass to Curry. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second. You know, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
And here's Thompson following Kyle Lowry's 3. Outside Green. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lowry against Curry. Knocks it loose. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. And it's good. 2 points. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Steph started that all with his defense. Fantastic at getting into the passing lane and coming up with a steal.
Iguodala against Leonard. And the rejection by Iguodala. Good on the shot.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Lowry. Now here's Curry, guarded closer. Here's Thompson, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Toronto leading by 4. Lowry drives in, and the rejection by Cousins. Here's Iguodala. Second chance effort. Green, no luck.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
Iguodala against Leonard. Now Lowry. Outside for Gasol. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Outside Curry. Pass to Iguodala. Dishes it to Cousins. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Curry can't get it to go.
Might want to stop shooting from out there right now because it's just not working. He needs to look to get his teammates involved at this point in the game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Thompson for three. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, the first half was really tough, but he's really rounded the corner here and been fantastic shooting the ball here in the second half.
Leonard with the ball. Outside Gasol. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be a DEFCON 1 here because at this point, he is so dialed in. You got to get him off his spots.
Raptors leading by 9. Here's Leonard. Outside Lowry. Over Curry. Lowry can't get it to go.
And they still need to step up just a little bit. They have the lead, but he needs to find himself out there.
Curry with it. Lowry picks him up. Cousins dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Out to Thompson. From deep three-point range, Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Lowry. Passes it to Gasol. That three off the mark. To the paint. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, Cousins has seen all kinds of defenses through his years. This is an all-star caliber player. And yet tonight things are looking easy.
Now here's Green. Pass to Siakam. Back to Green. Poke loose. That one, no good. Great D that time from Green.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Man, it doesn't matter what time of game it is. Andre Iguodala ready to step up.
And the Raptors call time here. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Marc Gasol.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Toronto's head coach had some words for his team during the break. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Lowry. The tray gets the three-pointer to fall. Lowry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Toronto.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Thompson misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bounce pass from Lowry. Here's Leonard. That shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry gets the bucket.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Now here is Lowry. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Kicks to Green. From deep. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his fourth assist in this one.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Bucket is good, and it's now 26 points for Steph Curry. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Gasol, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Golden State running out of time. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Yeah, don't let the small size fool you. Curry does not fear getting inside and getting knocked around.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
And what you love about Steph right here is just the winning mentality. He's a champion that gives up a lot of his game in order for greater team success.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Leonard against Iguodala. Leonard attacking over Iguodala. And again, no good by Toronto.
Got to make those shots. Not sure how he missed it. The defense was just okay.
And a deep three from Curry. Off target from outside. Fast break Toronto. Green with the ball. Floats one up. Leonard kicks to Siakam. And here's Green outside. Cousins pulls it in. No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
One shot.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 8. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
Well, it's all about doing your best with the time that you've been given. It's the only thing really that you can control as a player. So let's see what they decide to run.
16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jerebko kicks to McKinney. In the corner, Cook with it. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Lowry. And so it's Toronto winning this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mark. Congrats on the win. How did you guys get in rhythm offensively?
Sharing the ball, just making the play, just, making each other better. That's always something really good, and it gets contagious both sides.
Yeah, the ball was really moving tonight, and I know that's how you want to play. Thanks, Mark. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.